What's up, everyone? It's your girl Domonique. I hope everyone is having a great day. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by, and if you are not new, thank you so much for coming back. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look right here. The palette I use to do my eyes is the Nubian 2 palette. I am so this is my first tutorial using this palette, so let me just go ahead and tell you guys now, you're going to be seeing a lot of this. The colors in this palette are so pretty, they're so pigmented. Let me just show you guys real quick before we get into the tutorial. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love the eyeshadows. And the palette did not come like this. I actually dropped the palette and this eyeshadow cracked, so I was kind of upset about that. But one thing I can say that I don't like about it is when I brush my brush in it. Does that make sense? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Whenever I pick up the color, eyeshadow goes everywhere. The fallout is real. It has a lot of fallout, and that's one thing I really don't care for, but oh well. I'm just going to have to deal with it. Let's just go ahead and get into this tutorial, because I will sit here, I will talk y'all heads off, and I know y'all clicked on this video to see how I got this look, so let's go ahead and get into it. If you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that button. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Share it so someone else can see it. I will see you guys in my next video. I'm starting this tutorial out like I do most of mine, with my eyebrows already done. If you want to see a detailed eyebrow tutorial, just check the description box below and I will have it linked down below. But I am using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 35 as a base for the eyeshadows today, and I'm going to set it with my Airspun loose powder. After setting the concealer in place, I'm going to go in with the shade Morocco, and I'm just blending this in as a transition shade with a big fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to continue to intensify that eyeshadow color. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Jezebel, and I'm just going to blend this into my crease area and slightly above my crease, and blending it into Morocco. Now I'm going to take that same previous brush I was just using, and I'm just going to blend these two eyeshadows together and diffuse any harsh lines. On my lid area, I'm taking the eyeshadow Narabi. Y'all, please do not laugh at me, because I can mess up a name, but I'm just placing this all over my lid and I'm just packing it on. And as you can tell, I took that brush again with Jezebel on it, and I'm just blending out any harsh lines and just making sure everything is blended well together. I'm just going back and forth in between brushes, and now I'm just taking Madagascar to diffuse that harsh line. And under my brow bone, I'm taking Zuri, and this is just going to give me a slight highlight under the brow bone. My skin, I'm going to use my Nivea cream, and you can pick this up from any of your local drugstores, and I think Walmart sells it also. And I'm just going to blend this into my skin. My skin has really been dry lately, and I have to really make sure I moisturize it really well. The primer that I'm using today is by Radiance. It's the True Complexion Primer. Now, to cover and conceal my darkness under my eyes, I'm not going to correct today. I'm just going to take my concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 35, and I'm just placing a small amount right there at that bag area, and I'm just going to blend it out with my finger.
After blending it out with my finger, I'm going to move on to my foundation. The foundation that I am wearing today is the black Opal liquid foundation. This is the shade Truly Topaz. And first, I'm going to blend it out with my finger. And then I'm going to go in with a flat top foundation brush. And of course, you're going to see right here where I'm going to spray it with my finishing spray just to add some moisture to the brush. And then I'm just going to blend it all in. To contour today, I'm taking a darker foundation. This is the L'Oreal Luminous foundation. I'll have the exact shade down below in the description box, so make sure you check it out along with all of the other products that I'm using today. But I'm just using this to contour. As you can see, I'm contouring my forehead, the hollows of my cheeks, just everywhere you would normally contour. I'm just blending it in with a Real Techniques brush. After that, I'm going to go back in with my foundation brush just to blend out any harsh lines. So I'm going to continue to just switch back and forth between brushes. Now I am going to highlight. I'm using the same concealer that I used the first time to conceal the darkness under my eyes. Now I'm using it to highlight everywhere on my face that I want to stand out. And I'm just blending it out with the BH Cosmetics like Beauty Blender. This is not my favorite beauty blender by no means, but my other beauty blenders were dirty, so I had to use this. This beauty blender is so freaking hard, but it does get the job done, as you can see. And now I'm just blending out any harsh lines with my foundation brush. And I'm going in with a smaller brush just to contour my nose and just blending it out with the beauty sponge. Now to set the under eye concealer, I am going to use my Sacha Buttercup, and then I'm just going to sweep it right away. As you can see right now, I'm going to sweep it right away, and then I'm going to apply another generous amount, and now I'm just going to bake. I have found that this really helps to make my under eye area last, and I feel like some gray be peeking through after I have like highlighted and everything, and I just hate that look under my eyes. And when I do like a second coat of the powder, it just helps with that shadow. But now I'm just going to go back to my eyes, and I'm going to take the shade Jezebel, and I'm going to take Morocco, and I'm going to blend those two together. I use a liquid or a cream to contour. I do like to set it with powder, so I'm taking my black Radiance True Complexion contour palette, and I'm using the shade Contour, and I'm going over my liquid contour just to define the areas that I contoured. And as you can see, I'm doing my nose now with a little brush. This is a brush like one of my first makeup brush sets. Like this brush came out of that set. So I've had it forever. And now I'm just taking my Wet n Wild blush. I will have the exact name down below. And yes, I have to highlight. Look at that glow, boo. Yes. I am taking the highlight shade out of the Carli Babel palette. I'm taking the two middle shades. And now I am taking the eyeshadow that I placed under my brow bone, and I'm putting it in the inner corners of my eyes. On my lips, I'm taking my NYX Liquid Suede lipstick. I will have the name of it down below in the description box. Now I'm going to set my makeup, and that is the finished look. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, make sure you give me a big old thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video. I will see you guys in my next video.